Why is it that when people ask you if you're a Christian, you don't really answer it like straightforward, like, yeah, I follow Jesus Christ, I'm a Christian?
I'm not interested in trumpeting it. I'm still figuring things out, and I'm trying to explain what I'm learning as I go. And I don't want to parade my virtuous faith, as a proclamation. I think that's false. People can decide for themselves, if they're interested, what I'm up to by watching. If they're interested what I do, they can derive their own conclusions. And
judge them by their fruit.
That's the theory. Yeah. Right.
Judge them by their fruit.
When people say too that they're a Christian, I actually generally don't really know what they mean. I mean, you guys laid it out and you provided some indication of what you meant in this decision that you just made. That's actually worth attending to, in my estimation, more than a casual declaration. And so I'm not that interested in casual declarations. And people declare their Christianity all the time. And part of me thinks, not everyone who says, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, right? So be careful what you claim. Amen. It's a high bar.
Wow, Jordan's bringing the heat. He says, be careful. Don't do this lightheartedly. I actually have to agree with his logic there, especially at the end. Even Jesus tells us right here in the book of Luke, he says, for which of you, intending to build a tower, does not sit down first and count the costs, whether he has enough to finish it? He's telling us, before you follow me, count the cost, because if you do not bear your cross and come after me, you cannot be my disciple. And then down here in verse 33, so likewise, whoever of you does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple. One thing I love about Jordan, and I do not agree with everything that he says, he right now is counting the cost. I don't really know where he stands spiritually, but let God work in his life. We should pray for him. But if there's one thing that's for certain, he's not going to have anyone force him to do something he doesn't want to do. And that's the thing, is that if more of us actually counted the cost, I actually feel that there would be less lukewarm Christians. Because when we come to God, God requires everything of us. Everything. There is no middle, let me just hang on the fence with God. No, he wants everything from us.